Volkswagen Golf GTI long-term review. Could the Mk1, offered in its purest form, be the best Golf yet? Why we're running it, we have 6 months to discover if, after 40 years, the Golf GTI remains the world's best all-round hot hatch. Life with the VW Golf GTI, Month 3. A multi-purpose tool, February 21, 2018. After driving our Mk1.5 with the Golf GTI Mk1 for a recent photo shoot, I was genuinely astounded at how both cars managed to blend impeccable ride quality with effortless point-to-point pace. It's a combination that the Mk1 introduced in 1976, and one that competing manufacturers are still struggling to match today. Mileage, 4,777. Life with the VW Golf GTI, Month 3. February 7, 2018. One of the biggest decisions to make when we were speccing our Volkswagen Golf GTI was whether or not to go for the performance pack. The common consensus suggests that it is something of a bargain at £1,360, in light of how it transforms the car. It gets you an extra 15 bhp, taking the 2.0-liter turbo to 242 bhp, as well as a proper different larger, more effective brakes. Much more than a pack, then, due to how much it is likely to change the driving experience, other car makers have used more modest upgrades as an excuse to host a new model launch. Yet, as we said at the very start of our time with the Golf, we opted against the performance pack, having been wedded to the idea of sampling the GTI in its purest form possible. Nor was I convinced that a car with this kind of power output really needs a diff or bigger brakes in the first place. The GTI's power output of 227 bhp in standard form might make it seem significantly less well-endowed than most of its rivals, but what the car lacks in sheer grunt it more than makes up for in driving character. Broadly speaking, the engines of most of the modern turbocharged hot hatches are all so heavily boosted that they become dominated by low-end torque, and there's precious little reward for really getting the revs up. The Golf GTI actually feels more old school in the way you tackle a B-road in it. It's a car that comes alive the more the revs rise, and rewards you for keeping the rev indicator needle towards the top of the range. That's not to say it does without low-end torque, mind. There's still more than enough for daily driving, when you need to nip into a gap in traffic or change lanes in a hurry. Despite tracking up a lot of miles in just 2 months of ownership, I have yet to really go on a really long drive just for the sake of it. I'm doing a serious amount of motorway miles at now and will whet my appetite for the longer evenings to come with short B-road blasts.